to Xal'atath's plan. In our questing, Halduran follows Orwena to Harundar, where they discover the light bloom originates from the roots of the world tree Shaladrisil. Now, Shaladrisil was a void-corrupted world tree located in the Broken Isles. It was the Satyr Lord Xavius' stronghold in Azeroth with a direct connection to the Emerald Nightmare and the Rift of Uln. Now, it has since healed, but actually, that's the point.
If that's what they're doing with the Midnight Story, oh my god, they're fucking terrible. Terrible writing. Who came up with this shit? Oh hell! Fire them! Fire them all! Fucking terrible! Ugh. No, seriously. Oh, ow. Ah. Oh, that is too loud. Output's too high. So what are we doing here today, folks? Well, we are setting Linux. Setting up Linux so that it can do what it needs to do. I got off of CassioOS because I realized that a lot of my hardware is old as fuck. I have an old machine, right? So at some point, the CassioOS is good for machines that are modern, right, so to speak. That are, physically up to date, like hardware-wise. My hardware is getting older and older. I think a lot of it is almost 10 years old. Meaning that it was produced in, like, 2017 or something like that. So we're at that point. Alright, so we got that set up. I'm playing around with this. I'm playing around with Vitals. Vitals is something I've never thinking that I found myself to like use until now. But I hear it's really good. No, we don't have it. Don't have a backup. Alright, so what the hell did I... This is Windows. Alright. Oh, okay, there it is. Alright, can we add that to desktop entry? I seen this and I was like, that's probably a cool idea. Or if we don't need Port Proton, get that out of here. Get that shit out of here. Well, that didn't fucking work. I wonder why. It's supposed to work. No. Alright, let's see. I wonder why it's not working. Oh, maybe it's because it doesn't have like direct nets and shit like that. Alright, yeah, that makes sense. Oh, well maybe, hold on. Rams large 1000. Is it because, like, I'm using, like, minimal US and OS, no built-in runtimes? That's probably why. Doesn't have the runtime environment. Yeah, missing. Neighbor files were analyzed. Ensure all files in the directory belong to the same. Recommend. Okay, that. Yeah. Alright. Okay, so. It could be soda too, like, I don't know why, but I was thinking that. Alright, so let me see. Application. Win64. Ah, wait a minute. Could that be the issue also? Because, like, it's using reboot. Let's see. Where is that? We don't have to worry. I tried to run Turtle in here. I can't get Turtle to fucking work right. So I resorted to, oh, here we go. Registry, snapshots, command line. That. Alright, so we need. You know, maybe I'm better off just, like, running that, like, old school way. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how to. Maybe this is it? I'll tell you, one of the things I'm gonna do today is, I'm gonna log into my GOG account, and we are gonna download a game that I've been having trouble getting to work for a while. I'm going blank for a moment here, so I can log into my account. But, I had an idea after I saw this Bottles program. I was like, you know, there's one game, there's a couple, but there's one mainly that I've been having a bitch of a time getting to work on Linux. And that is called Warhammer 40K. Warhammer 40K. This little bitch right here. For the life of me, I've been having a hell of a time getting this shit to work. So, I had an idea, I'm like, alright, I was looking through all this stuff, and I'm like, there's a lot of, like, of the files that I need to get this to work. like all this stuff here, the Rat Nats, F Show, like all that. And I'm like, I wonder if I can get this to work in bottles. So that is basically what we're doing today. We're going to install the RetNet Vanilla 9. I figure that'll probably be the thing that we need. Direct music. Because I don't know what to do about when, like, I think, you know, Foobar 2000 would be a cinch in bottles, but apparently not. And I never had problems, and then I realized, I'm like, well, I don't really have problems installing it just, like, as is. You know, through, Wine. So, you know, why don't I just do that? Alright. Alright, play. Right, show. And if this don't work, then fuck me. You know? If this don't work, then fuck me. I don't know. Why do you say fuck me? I guess I could do the same thing for wine trips, too, but I'm an idiot. I wanted to play around with this because I've always heard people online talking about bottles so much. Oh, I installed Battle.net for bottles. I don't have a problem. That's Dave Rubin. How we doing here on my new setup here? That's not live. Not seeing anything else. I know, like, there's the FF show. Is that one of them? Oh, no, 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 I don't. Do I need, wait, do I need that? Here, install everything, fuck it. Like, for the longest time, I've tried to get this shit to run on Linux. And the thing is that it's not getting it to install that's the problem. That's not the issue. Getting it to install is nothing. It is getting sound to work properly with it. That's the issue. Ooh, also today, oh my god, I had a, so I'll tell you what prompted me to getting rid of, like, CatchyOS. Number one, I don't really like CatchyOS. I don't like Arch. I don't like Arch Linux. I don't like dealing with AUR, installations and micromanaging shit that I install and compile and all that through, AUR. I don't like any of it. I'm like, alright, I have an older system, right? I'm running on, I'm gaming on an old ass fucking 1070 Ti card that's still hanging on. God bless it. It's still trucking along and doing what it's gotta do, right? So, the issue for me is I have an old card. It's no longer going to benefit from the latest updates, because it's no longer going to have the latest updates from NVIDIA. We're stuck at 580. That's it. I'm like, perhaps because of how old my machine is, the best solution is to stick with, like, a distro that's not bleeding edge, right? That's not updating the kernel every fucking month or whatever. Because, again, the one thing I hate about Arch Linux is micromanaging everything. I'm terrible at that. So, what distro have I always used time and time again? Linux Mint. The only thing I don't like about Mint is that I can't just install KDE and it'll work. KDE Plasma is fucking flaky as hell right now on Linux Mint, especially with my setup. I've never had much luck with it. So, what am I stuck with? Cinnamon. Cinnamon is okay. As you can see, I have it kind of set up. I like, the one thing I like about Windows 11 is I actually do like that they put the bar and everything in the center, like they did. So if there's anything I do like about Windows 11, it's that. That's about it. So I've grown accustomed to having the menu and everything in the dead center of my screen. Alright, what do we need? We need 2010, right? Yeah, we need that. Give me that. Give me that. We need that for... Foobar. So that's the reason why I wasn't running. Well, that's the reason why I kept crashing, rather. Alright. Anything else I need? Probably not. Probably mono. That's already installed. Alright. The fonts are all installed. Alright. Now. Nope, it still fucking won't run. Alright. I'm gonna say no and uninstall that shit. This has been like an ongoing thing for me for like the last year and a half with this game. I bought it about a year ago, and it works fine on Windows. Windows not an issue at all. It's just like getting it to work properly under any version of Linux that I've thrown at it. I've yet to be successful with it. So now I'm gonna try a different way. Because I kind of know what's wrong. I know that it's a DirectX, it's an old DirectX issue. Direct show, whatever you want to call it. I know about that much. Now we're going to try installing Chaos through Bottle. Now, keep in mind, I've never used bottles before. Now, let's do a... Oh, shit, did I want to do that? Now the biggie here. Alright, here we go. This is the biggie. Alright. Will this fucking run? Will it run? I'm gonna... it runs. This is where we always run into problems. As you see, we're here. None of the sound things work. So the only sound that I get out of this is yeah, I don't really get much out of it. Unfortunate, but you know. And then, no, I don't want to create a new bottle. Alright, I'm gonna run this now that I can have an idea of like what else going on. Because I have no fucking idea why that is happening. Now I have Direct Show installed and all that. See, this runs fine. The VLK video runs fine. You hear it You hear the music and all that, runs fine. No, nothing here. The only thing I ever got out of here was this. But there's no nothing here. Alright. And this is usually where it crashes. Yeah, that's basically it. Alright. Let's see, what's the, nothing. Alright. That's usually where I run into problems with that game. Anyway, so, I don't know. I have no idea. I've yet to get that fucking thing to work properly. Alright, until then, I'll mess with that later. Ugh. Alright, next up on the list is setting up, Eternal WoW. Yeah, Eternal WoW. Remember, I yelled about that yesterday? Well, I'm an idiot. I'm a huge fucking idiot. What can I say? I'm an adult. Now, I'm gonna set this up. I have, I'm gonna do this in a different way. I have this launching through, the Falgus, launcher. I'm not even gonna bother with their setup. Their setup is fucking annoying. I just want to look at this right now for a moment. Yeah, remember this guy. We died with him last night, and then I rage quit. You know, it is what it is, y'all. It is what it is. I don't care. I really don't care. I really don't care. I feel like that kind of shit was bullshit last night. I'm like, why are the enemies in this starting area so fucking difficult? And I can tell you why. It's because they don't playtest all the classes. Like, I could roll a warrior and be perfectly fine through here. I've done it. I could roll, a warlock and be perfectly fine in this area. I've done it. I've even done a paladin. Oh wait, no, I haven't. I'm lying about that. I have not done a paladin. That is a lie. We have not done a paladin. Hold on. That's what we need now. I'm actually happy to be back on punishment. Way better experience. I mean, out of the box, it's a way better experience. Oh shit! All right, all right, you little. All right, we don't. Oh, damn, they fixed the, they fixed it. I didn't know that. The people were crying about the, what do you call it? we'll return to that. I'm gonna continue playing Turtle WoW because, like, yeah, what else am I gonna do? Alright, but anyway, sorry, so that's that. That's set up. Also, why don't we do our background here? Dude, I'm so upset, too. So with anime rock bands. Anime rock bands. Somebody, it's obvious it's AI bullshit, but I thought it was funny. Yeah. Anyway, so what are we doing here? We are doing this. Ah. I'd rather handle the add-on management through a separate program than using the built-in launcher one, because the launcher one always ends up fucking a couple of them over. And I don't know why. Because, like, if you just manually install them, they're fine. They work fine. But if you install it through the launcher, I don't know. Something that's fun. There's a couple of add-ons that does that too. So, I prefer to use, like, a third party. I'm gonna bring that back. So, can I put that over here? Thank you. Oh, shit. Yeah. I'm going to make an attempt. Didn't they have... Hold on, didn't they have, like... What's it called here? 5 years ago. Last year. 3 months ago. Sounds. This doesn't look like it's updated often. Yeah, this is updated often. Like, why are there 2 versions, though? I don't understand that. Big update coming on Friday. So, that was the other thing. I'm like, you know what? I'm complaining But reality is they're doing a whole thing on Friday, and there's supposedly there's some class changes that they're making. You'll be happy to know also that the Void is using an LVM, logical volume folder or whatever. And I was doing some research and I came across it and I'm like, oh, I should really, hold on, let me look at it. I actually never looked at it. Yeah, so here's our LVM, our home folder. And now I ain't gotta worry about that. And then a logical volume, and we're okay. This is the rest of the file system here. And then we got this dumb fucking thing. Not sure what the hell happened, other than the fact that I didn't do anything right at all with it. So I'm gonna I'm actually gonna disconnect that. It was supposed to be my backup drive, funny enough. Alright. Yeah, I'd rather just handle everything over one like this. I mean, I'm tired of knowing whether or not I'm not ranked. Nice, Ewan. By the way, for those who like to block ads on Twitch, which I certainly recommend you do, and you're wondering what the hell happened to the Twitch ad solution page, because if you go to Twitch ad solutions, right, go to that. Oh no, the repository was archived by the owner. Yes. The owner said, I'm no longer interested in Twitch. So much garbage content, every time I go on the site, it's worse. So he bitched out. Oh no, what do we do? Fear not. I'm going to show you. Now, there's a new repository. Here. Screw Twitch ads. Same site, just being maintained by somebody else. Problem solved. There you go. Fuck you, Twitch, and fuck your ads. How are we gonna make money? Get a job. did a real job. Okay. And everybody was all upset about what would happen. Well, nothing will happen with Turtle Wow. It turns out that, Blizzard, it turns out that I was right. And that the only reason Blizzard, did this whole thing with, like, Turtle Wow and all that was to hopefully fragment their community and scare off a lot of their developers, which it did. Because they had a couple of Americans on that shit. They had a couple of Americans that bitched out on them. In all honesty, it's like, yeah. It's like, if you're an American, you're really pushing it to be working with something like this, you know? We don't need it, don't want it. Doesn't want that. Why do you need a fucking wiki page for this? Like, you really need a wiki page for, like, that? Yeah, always gotta, like, go through a lot of stuff just to get this shit going. Patterns. I was said. Alright. Where is that? Ah, that's James Irving. It's totally James Irving, everybody. I love Silent Shrimp. I don't care that he hates me. Never know. I might just do PvP one day. I might. I may. Probably. Uh, oh, God. Oh, wait, man. Oh, I gotta pull that out there. Oof. My Dave Rubin impression. Is he a fucking idiot? Goofy ass motherfucker. Never seen anyone more dumber than him. I feel like it's my duty to, like, fucking say something about him, too. I kinda wanna look at that. That caught my eye. Who's that? The hell is, Hold on. Hybrid leveling guide with race-based routing. Ooh. Does it support Turtle, though? I'll try that. What's this an update for? Ascension. Oh, Ascension WoW's hitting a new launcher. It's hitting an update. Interesting, okay. There you go. That's an update for you. If you play Ascension WoW, there's hitting an update. The launcher's hitting an update right now, as I talk. Where is well, I don't know what they did with what was it called? Rating Buster, right? Yeah. Oh, there it is. I found it. Alright, so what training? A lot of add-ons. Really? That's... I just prefer that over the other one. Rating Buster. Yep, why not? Talent Savers. Alright. Time to Kill. I saw this. It looked kind of interesting. Alright. That is everything. Alright, that's that. Now we can play the game. Actually, that's wait. That's wait. We have one more thing we gotta do. One more thing. Hold on. That is the reason why I play that I wanted to switch. Because, like, for some reason, doing that in, like, I don't know, like Dolphin for Kitty, no, for Plasma, never works right. Okay, are we gonna switch over? Yep, we're gonna switch over now. Make sure everything is loaded. Okay. Change your servers. Let's try this again. I'm tired. Stop looking around. Yeah. Oh wait. Oh, I forgot. My bad, y'all. Lava, y'all. LOL. Oh. Christmas fit.
Generations ago, the goblins ventured out into the world to make deals.
That guy
and
ran
find
off.
gold.
That's one of the dudes that ran off. Ow! Lizard, you're coming after me and my family! Ow! Oh, they do have a get the fuck out of town. Look at that. They did have it. Alright, so now hide errors. Hide that. Floating. Actually, no. I don't want to try and keep it vanilla. Anyway. Generation no. Like, what the hell is this? Eh? What add-on is that? Something's not right. I don't know what the hell that is. I don't know what add-on that is, but... The fuck is that? Like, this at the bottom should not be a thing. What add-on is it? Okay. Is that the pet bar? That can't be right. Less progress? Maybe? I have no idea. Alright, I'm gonna save that and see what the hell happens. Cause I'm like, I'm like, what the hell is that? Why is that there? Nope, it definitely wasn't that. Alright. I have no idea. I ain't got time to look at it. Some dumb add-on I have installed. Cooldown numbers. Oh. Oh hell. There's a number of add-ons I don't need. Well, it's not this add-on doing it, so I don't have to worry about that. But what the hell add-on is doing that at the bottom? Immersive dialogue, maybe? I ain't got no idea at all. No, it was that. What the fuck? Hell yeah. Now, I don't know what that is. I mean, like, well, now I do. I know what it is, but, jeez. Why it's doing that is beyond me. And it's certainly not what I thought that hat on would do. Oh, well, you live and you learn, right? Alright.
Yeah, what do you want? Keep it real.
Oh, so I gotta manually check these off. We don't really need any of these right now. Ah.
Work complete. Got the best deals anywhere. Glad I could help. Yo. Be good. Interesting. Hurry back. Time is money, friend. Have a good one. What's up? Keep it real. Time is money, friend. Glad I could help. Hurry back. Talk to me. Glad I could help. Keep it real.
Well, that's lovely. Choo-choo's not working. Clifford.
Oh!
It should be, but it's not working, but, where's that? Clifford. Alright, where's it? Was it Erosive Dialogue doing that? Yeah. Okay. The Fliver is not working. I had this problem the last time where it just refused to fucking work. Oh, that's what that is. So that's an add-on called The Time to Kill, which tells me the amount of time a mob has to live. There's nothing useful for, like, right around there. Yeah.
Wow.
Work complete. Work complete.
I'm gonna move that down there again.
Yo! Hurry back! Talk to me! Glad I could help! Keep it real!
Do I have a deal for you? If you ever need anything,
What's up? Hurry back! Time is money, friend! Glad I could help!
What the hell am I listening to? I ain't feeling that. Oh, it is 3:43. I'm gonna bounce out for a while. Alright, so I would say this is set up nicely, runs nicely. That's all that matters.